What
We
up, dogs?
Hey, welcome to Kick Talk. Thank you for taking the time to come on. I think yeah, we've definitely got a pretty epic lineup today. Thanks to yourself and Ice for coming on and making the time. I've just got a couple of questions really quickly for you, Demi, and then I'll pass it right on over to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, just on the kick side, right? Like you came over here like pretty sporadically, right? Like you kind of just like decided to take a plunge one day and just join up, and then from there it kind of worked out pretty well, right? Like it seemed like it was doing pretty good. Just in terms of the kind of that journey thus far, like what's it been like? I saw that you've been mixing up the content, you've been trying a whole bunch of new stuff. It's been going all right, yeah? Or what's the experience been like thus far?
Yeah, I mean, at first it was like just desktop vibes, and then now I kind of just do like gym stuff and like COD. But I mean, it's been pretty good. I liked it, or I like it so far. It's just I want to do more stuff, like more interesting stuff and cool stuff. But I'm also just it's so hard to try to like constantly pump new content out. Like you get like kind of tired. You know what I mean?
You're doing
And
like
then like
some
people just complain.
you're doing some like
It's
crazy
just
long streaming, right? Like I literally I'll go to sleep and then I wake up the next day and then I'll like go to sleep and you're like still live kind of thing. Like you're doing like hours and hours and hours. Like you're streaming like your whole life almost. Like it feels like you're like following your 24/7 life almost.
yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else better to do, so I just stream. But yeah, kind of. I just stream like 4 hours after waking up, and then I just stream, and then I go to sleep, and then I do it all over again.
Andrew was mentioning this just before, but you started off with doing like pro Fortnite, right? Have you thought about going
Yeah.
back to that at all, or?
No, I mean I kind of just play COD now, which is the same, but I didn't really play pro Fortnite. It was more just like I would just play a lot of Fortnite, but now I just play a lot of COD. So I kind of stream a lot of COD.
Fair enough. Wait, so you were
Yeah, I
you weren't
saw you watching. Yeah, I saw you watching the esports World Cup the other day with the Fortnite comp.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. There was just a bunch of rumors flying around that you just played Fortnite at a crazy high level.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It wasn't I don't think it was that high level. Like for me it probably felt high level, but like in retrospective, like it probably wasn't like a ass.
Wait, what did you like win
But
money
yeah.
playing or anything or no?
I played tournaments, like, but those are the ones that you got invited to. So, and like
Oh,
last place, I think always
that's
got
pro
got
enough
money
though. If you're
anyways.
playing tournaments with like a
It
cash
was like
prize,
the,
that's professional at that point, no?
I guess, yeah, I'm pro. I'm really good. Fuck it.
So what, Demi? At the moment for
Um,
you, it's just basically just trying to figure out where the content goes, and you kind of just kind of floating around figuring out what's next almost in terms of where you want to see the live streaming go.
yeah, I also want to do like IRL stuff, like travel. But other than that, that's it.
Why
That's
did
where
you
I'm
not go
at.
to the Hunger Games?
Because I would have lost. I
were
don't even
you
know how that girl lasted so long.
were you not tempted to go at all, or?
I was. Ice messaged me and was like, if you want to go, it's gonna be tough. Like he should have been like, you should come, but he was like being honest and saying it's gonna be hard, and then I was like, yeah, no, like I can't.
There could have been a
He
chance
should have
you could
made
have
you a
won,
hunter.
right? I think there's a lot of luck involved in
Um,
that too, right? I think if you got like the right teammates involved and the right people, helping you out, I think
yeah,
you could have had a chance, no?
that was actually another thing that made me not want to go. He was like, you guys should definitely be splitting into groups and be with your friends. I don't have friends. No offense. Wait, how's it offensive? I don't know, but Yeah, I don't have friends. I would have been cooked. I would have been 1v20 like Drake out there. No, I would have lost. I'd have been out.
Shit. Yeah, no, fair enough. I saw there was a lot of teams and stuff sort of building up out of it, but I don't know, I'm sure you could have made a team out there. I don't know. Next time it happens, like after watching that, like even sitting back and seeing it all go down, I kind of had this like this kind of fear of missing out sort of going on. Like fuck, I wish I was a part of this thing. Like after like day 2 or 3, I was like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck that. I definitely couldn't have been a part of it. But when it was just getting started, like especially for people out there in the States who are so close by, that would have been I don't know, could have been a cool opportunity to do the IRL streaming. But yeah, I guess 24 hours per day is pretty hectic.
Oh, it's really crazy.
I mean,
It's like
Demi, if
hard
you
work.
travel, where are you headed to? Like, where's the first place you're gonna do IRL?
I think I'm going to Texas in September, and then gonna do. There's like a 4-night event that I'm gonna go to and just stream the event. Isn't there a dream hack that Kick is doing or something? What is that?
You should come to Atlanta. It's like the first weekend of October. We'd love to have you out.
I'm down. I need something to do. Something to stream other than my boring life.
You sound down and out, Demi. You sound like you're like, I don't know. It sounds like you're bored. You need to mix it up or something.
Oh yeah, I am. Well, not right now, but like with what I stream.
Yeah, so
I
no,
am.
I meant I meant in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Isn't
think
that
that's
part? Isn't that part of your vibe, though? I mean, you just. I love watching you react and the way you talk to chat because you just say it how it is, and I think that that's the content, right? I think that that's the vibe overall.
Yeah. Yeah. I do say crazy stuff sometimes, but a lot of the other times I get clipped out of context. Like, have you guys seen those clips? What do you guys think when you see your streamers just doing crazy things?
I think it depends, right? I think when you see someone that you know is typically staying out of trouble and they get clipped on something, that there's usually more to it. Then there's like some people that you're like, okay, oh shit, this is probably not good, and we probably need to get on top of it. So it kind of depends on the situation, but yeah, I think clips can definitely tell a very different story to what they sometimes hold, depending on the context, right? Like there's some pretty crazy shit out there if you kind of just take like that 10 seconds and don't attach that like previous 10 or that latter 10 or whatever, right? Because you had something that went crazy viral, right? I think I can't remember exactly what it was about, but like it got kind of reposted on every single page. I think it was like it was pretty full on, right?
I don't remember what I've had too many incidents personally, but like, yeah, I think most of them, in my personal opinion, was taken out of context personally, and I'm not that kind of girl, you know.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword too, though. I mean, you can get taken out of context. I mean, I've gotten taken out of context. I don't know how many times, and just have to post the full like clip 9 times out of 10. It's like, hey, kind of tell the whole story, but there's people who can wield it in their favor too. They know that they're going to get clipped out of context. I mean, I literally see people take long pauses before they finish their entire thought for the sake of just getting clipped like crazy. But yeah, man, clip farming's like it's like another distribution model. Man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like clip farming, literally. Like, I don't know, but
Do you have like one of those clipping discords or something? You know, that like whole trend.
like where you pay people to clip you? No, I don't have that. I don't know. I literally don't get a dime. I mean, I guess technically, like, if something goes viral, like, bad publicity is good publicity, but I don't pay anyone to clip anything. Like, I don't pay anyone anything. Like, the only person I pay is my mod, and it's in feet pics.
Fair enough. Well,
I'm
it means
kidding,
when
no.
the clips go out,
No, I'm kidding.
it's what, organic then, right? It's the real deal.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like you said, like I'll stream for a very long time and then like I'm just getting closer to like the end of my stream and I'm just a little more cooked, a little bit more tired. And then like I'll just be playing with my friends and then I'll say something that you would say with your friends and then somebody just clips you and takes it out of context. I don't know.
I tell you what,
It's not good.
I can like kind of somewhat relate to that. I think, yeah, by the time I kind of get to like the like, and this is rookie numbers, I know, but like the third or fourth hour streaming, it kind of gets to like 2, 3 a.m. Like my sort of brain shuts down a tad, and then I say something like, "Oh fuck, if that gets clipped, I'm cooked." But so far, I've been pretty lucky. I haven't. I'm not famous enough to get clipped and taken out of caution. Out of context rather,
Yeah.
that quickly. But no, definitely if you start to slow down a bit and yeah, stream too many hours, then you're probably more susceptible to end up making a slight mishap. But I guess that's the beauty of live streaming. I say this all the time, I come back to it, it's literally raw, it's authentic, it's live, it's not edited, it's not cut. It's like you get the whole, you get the whole entire picture of what's going on in someone's life or what's going on with their live stream. And that's what I think, that's what makes live streaming so cool as well, as long as you're not too often on the wrong end of, out of context clipping. But yo, Demi, hand over to you. Do you have like any questions or like suggestions or angers or like shit that we need to get on top of? Like, is there anything for me, anything for Andrew that you wanted to bring up to in regards to like kick and all that kind of stuff?
Um I feel like it's probably like what everyone else says. I don't know, like sometimes the chat is just so buggy. Like or you guys ever like close that mobile app and then you come back 2 seconds later and then you have to like restart the whole thing? I hate that. That's the only thing that I know. But I don't really know other than that. Like everything else is getting fixed. Like I saw the roadmap, right?
Yeah. The roadmap is kind of like the new kind of source of truth that we're gonna stick to. But no, like you said, the chat stuff. If you use next.kick.com, that should all hopefully be like fixed or like working really nice and cleanly. So
That is that on the app or is that on like you have to web browser it on your phone?
yeah, that one's just web browser at the moment. But that should, yeah,
Oh,
any problems on web browser, whether you're on like desktop or even mobile, like that should definitely fix up a lot of those chat issues. App wise, that one's a little bit further off, but yeah, hopefully, needs to get fixed up ASAP because no, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like the yeah, you need to like restart the app every time, which is like kind of bullshit. Pretty
yeah.
bad, but we're gonna get that sorted. But yeah, the roadmap is certainly kind of that source of truth. We need to get on top of that ASAP for sure.
Another thing I was thinking was like I mean you guys are kind of already doing what is it called? The dream hack thing. Like I think like more like kick like meetups would be cool.
Yeah, I think the DreamHack ones have become pretty sweet. Like I think what Andrew, the last DreamHack, how many people were from Kick there? Like there's like a couple hundred, right?
I mean, the amount of people that walk through the door. Yeah, I mean, look, as far as streamers goes, there was like, I don't know, there was like 120, 130 streamers, which was nuts. But as far as like that DreamHack, I think there was like 70,000 to walk through the door. Not saying that Kick had anything to do with it, but we did have explosive numbers from Melbourne, and then we had explosive numbers from Dallas. The numbers for Atlanta are looking insane also. Amaranth came out there and it was, massive meet and greet. Vitaly came out there, massive meet and greet for him. Demi, you're going to come out. I got to believe it's going to be bonkers for you out there, 100%. Yeah, it's just, look, I want to be a good partner to DreamHack. And I don't, they're doing an amazing job. Don't get me wrong, but we're definitely a cherry on top. We're definitely bringing the party. The neon green crazy sticks out amongst the orange motif that they got going on, and then our after parties are fun. The vibe at the booth is fun, and you know what? We're working on some different panels. Demi, I don't know if you're interested in that at all, but like I mean, we're talking about like stuff that the community, like rage bait versus content, right? Like, what is the difference with that? Or like, we would love to do a segment with Date My Mod type of vibe. Just do different things on the panels because those get so stale, right?
Yeah.
And just do some fun activations, you know?
My mod's from Australia. So
Where's your mod from
fly my
in
mod
Australia?
out. I have no idea, to be honest. I think he's Queensland. I'm not sure.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, well, yeah. You know the states of Australia. I'm impressed. Yeah, Queensland. They're probably probably in Brisbane then.
Yeah, I actually stayed in like Brisbane. No, it wasn't Brisbane. It was like by Brisbane, but I stayed there for like 3 months.
Wait, Gold Coast?
Um yeah, Gold Coast.
Oh shit! When
Wait,
when were
no.
you there?
It's like Bly Bly. Do you know what Bly Bly is? No. But it's
No.
like right by Gold Coast too. It was like on the coast. Anyways, but I was just there what year are we in? 2024? I was like 2022 I was there.
Shit, you came out to Australia like
Yeah.
probably
What were
like
you
the
doing? What were you doing in Australia?
I was just, chilling with the friends.
I think
Just kidding.
Australia was like fully locked down then, right? Like I remember actually, fuck, no, that was just Melbourne actually, because we didn't
No,
like get
I
out of
actually had
lockdown
a
until like
visa and everything.
2023.
Yeah, I had a visa. Like I had to apply for one, and then I had a cat too, and I couldn't bring my cat. But I pretty much just had
Wait,
like,
you tried to bring your cat to Australia?
yeah, I didn't know that was a thing that you can't do that.
Yeah, no, I think the cat would have to chill out in quarantine for like 6 months or something. It's like super full
No,
on.
yeah.
Like it's crazy.
I
Like
was
they
"We're
like put
good."
your dog in like this box or your cat in this like for like 6 months. It's crazy. Like pets would freak out if they knew that they were coming to Australia. Like they'll be like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, and the flight was already so long. Like I feel like my cat would have died.
Yeah, no, I
I
don't
should have
think
just pulled a Johnny Depp.
So what's that?
I should have just pulled a Johnny Depp. You guys seen that?
I saw that. Yeah, Johnny
Johnny Depp?
tried bringing his dog into Australia, right?
Yeah, but then he just brought it illegally, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think Australia got really
But he
pissed
didn't get
off.
in
I think they
trouble.
banned him from the country. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
Australia
okay.
like kicked him out. Like that was Australia's big claim to fame. We kicked out Novak Djokovic in like one of the Australian Opens, and then we kicked out Johnny Depp. That's like how we made the news headlines. That was Australia using its power. So yeah, illegally smuggling in animals, definitely wouldn't recommend it. That's for sure.
I agree. That's a no-no.
But back to your question. I think like as Andrew was saying, like we got a heap of traction on the DreamHack stuff, which is cool. But like the whole idea of like a KitCon or whatever we call it, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be called KitCon. I think that's on a. I think we can come up with something cooler. But like we like definitely got to make it happen. I think there's like enough people interested, like just based on the loose like endorsement and like activities we do around DreamHack to make something work. But that's what I always say. Is I say like, hey, look, if we're gonna do this thing, like we're gonna have to do it like properly. Like I think a lot of people think, oh, we'll just like put on a KitCon and like organize it in like a month or two. I think like these things like, like to be fair, like Twitch does like a really fucking good job with their TwitchCon, right? Like they like put on like a proper 3-day event. Like people seem to really enjoy it. Like they've got a great setup, and at the end of the day, that was what we'd be competing with. So, whenever people ask this, I say like, hey, look, we're gonna have to really get our act together and put something together that at least at very minimum, kind of gives an equal experience to what they're doing there. So, when we do put it together, the idea is to make sure that like, hey, look, we fully execute on it properly and make it into something pretty special.
Yeah. Well, I'd be down to do that. I feel like I know a lot of people that would pull up. Like, there's so many people who like stream and just go to these events, and they stream like their POV of the event. And, like,
I mean, but would you do it? Would you do it like a TwitchCon or a BlizzCon? I mean, how would you make it modern, right? How would you make these meetups more modern? I suppose. Look, I've been a part of a lot of TwitchCons, and they just turned into like business meetings, right? Everyone has their business card with their QR code, and You know, 90% of the booths are just like paid advertising.
Yeah.
You know, how do you, you know, what do you think? Just making it a little more. I've always I like things like Loot Fest. I always like, you know, chill, like just, you know, you can hear yourself think. DreamHack is really good because it's just across all platforms. But like, how would you kind of like do it a little different? Because we're always looking to make it our own.
I don't know. I guess maybe like I have no idea, honestly. I don't know how to cook. I can't cook on this topic personally, but yeah, I do agree. Like you're right. Like it does, I don't know, sometimes it gets a little like you have to kind of pull up with people that you know that is going to be there, right? For it to be fun, but you can't like really make friends there, or it does seem like there's just a bunch of ads everywhere.
I don't know, I think we could put something together. I think it's all about the people. I think it's all about the people that come along. I think we got to force like the right crowd to come along. But I tell you what, we got to clip out of context or in context you saying you're going to come along. And hey, Ice, what the fuck are you doing in here, man? It's not your turn. Get the fuck out.